The two centre-backs, May and Johnson, have come forward for this early Manchester United corner, taken by Poborski. Johnson's header! And turned in, yes! Well, it was a strange old goal in the end. Johnson receives the congratulations, and Manchester United, with only 2 minutes gone, are in the lead here. Despite all the deflections, Ronnie Johnson claims his first goal in English football. His header initially off the line in the first place by Ford, and when he drove it back in, it actually hit the goalkeeper on the back of the head as Hart tried to keep it out. Alton Palmer looks for Sharp down the left. Easy interception, but Neville's header has gone straight to Ian Rush. Palmer. It's a good ball, but offside against Livoya. Michael looking for Cruyff down the left-hand side, a bit too deep, I think, but Cruyff gets there ahead of Kelly. That is brilliant play, and he turns it back, and that was a wonderful save from Butt. Nigel Martin has more than made up for his inadvertent part in the Manchester United goal with that save, and wonderful play by Cruyff. Difficult one for Rush. Now Irwin getting it clear, but Ford fighting into tackles all over the park at the moment. That one has gone against him, or at least the award of the throw-in has. Cantona just lifts it forward for Beckham. He has Poborski outside him. Here he is. And it comes to Cantona inside the box. Danger here. Well, whether that was a shot or a driven cross, only he knows. I suspect a shot. Beautiful link-up play. Rather lucky deflection there of Palmer's knee. But I think Cantona only had the thought of a goal in mind then. Cantona. Neville. Nicky Butt arrows one through for Cantona. Good header. Poborski. Cruyff and Giggs in a good position. Here's Giggs. He's missed it. Irwin on the end of it. And Giggs is still there. And still. Well, only about 2 bites of the cherry. He had 3 then. Cherry was well and truly eaten away as far as Ryan Giggs was concerned. 1. Cantona shrugs as usual. Irwin plays it back in. 2 attempts and a 3rd. It was a dangerous ball and it was read by Beckham. They might be punished for that, Leeds. Here's Cruyff. Oof, that was close. Leeds, the architects of their own misfortune then, really. Very sloppy play by them. And the danger threatens from so many areas with Manchester United. That dipped. Cantona uses his skill and his strength in one glorious little shimmy. And Giggs plays it back to him. Cantona still, that's a foul, surely. Not given. Well, I've got to disagree with the referee on that one. And the Gallic shrug says it all. It should have been a free kick. Sure, the initial challenge happened outside the box. Don't think there was any question of it being a penalty. Let's have a look. No, it was a foul outside the box. Oh, lovely little flick there from Cantona to Giggs. Cruyff is up on the left in support here, and Irwin thundering forward as well. Lovely turn by Cruyff, who was pulled back. That has to be a penalty, and it is. Superb football from Manchester United, who now have a great opportunity to increase their lead just before half-time. Lovely interplay again here. Cruyff turned, and all Weatherall could do was tug him back. Penalty. And indeed, a yellow card as well for the offending player, David Weatherall. The biggest punishment might come in a moment, as Eric Cantona, once of Leeds United, now very much of Manchester United, has the chance to make it 2-0. Oh dear, dear. Mark that one down in the record books. Possibly the worst penalty I've seen for a very long time, taken by possibly the most gifted player in the Premiership. Sometimes arrogance can get the better of you, and these Leeds fans could not be more pleased if their own team had scored. Look at that. Lazy, lazy. Would have looked great if it had crept inside the post. Looked terrible because it went wide. And that's the half-time whistle. A good half for Manchester United. It could have been an even better half if Cantona had slotted that penalty away. So Manchester United get the second half underway, leading 1-0 when it should have been 2. And we think that's the first penalty that Eric Cantona has ever missed playing for Manchester United, and one of the very few he's missed from the spot in his entire career. Johnson. Irwin turns it on first time, away from danger by Leeds, but the danger hasn't gone yet. Beckham tried to measure one out to Poborski. It took a good tackle by Neville to get the ball to his feet in the end. And here goes Poborski on one of those great runs, and surely a goal here. Yes! Manchester United make it 2. Brilliant run by Poborski to set things up here. Fully aware of where Nicky Butt was at all times, and as he slid it, it just found the inside of the post. Manchester United leading 2-0, well in control, and Leeds have just got to keep banging at the door. One goal can quickly change the picture in a game, but who's to say it's not going to be Manchester United who get it and change the picture dramatically in their own favour, if they're not pretty complacent about things anyway. Manchester United fans indicating they want to see a bit of Andy Cole on the field as Leeds push forward. Ian Rush's header. Nicky Butt, scorer of the second United goal, does well to find Giggs, and he has Cruyff in space down the left-hand side and finds him well. Cantona's ahead of him. Chip through for Giggs. Cantona still on the far post here, and he pulls it back for Beckham. It was a lovely move, but the final shot, well, Beckham can do a lot better. But the quality of Manchester United's build-up play, admirable. Final shot, not quite so. Jobson. Flick on by Haitley. It's a good ball to Palmer. Sharp is on the left, and he produced a bit of magic here. Haitley's shot, well wide. Some slick work in the build-up by Leeds, but as has been the problem all day, the final shot pretty woeful. Cantona just touching that one on, and Giggs almost got his face full of a size 10 boot there for his efforts, and suddenly it's won back by Poborski. Oh. Having made a marvellous contribution to Nicky Butt's goal, Poborski almost scored his first goal for Manchester United then. Marty wants to get on with it, but it could easily have been 3-0 and the game lost here. Poborski himself winning it so well. Cruyff. And here's Dennis Irwin. Manchester United supporters greeting every touch of the ball by their team with Olé. And they've had a few touches in this attack alone. Leeds chasing shadows here. Another good ball by Giggs to Poborski. Oh, brilliant play by Poborski. Nicky Butt on the near post. And it's headed away by Kelly for a corner. And Leeds are not at the races at the moment. It's not really a criticism of them either. The way Manchester United is strolling through this one with such arrogance and style, a few teams would find it hard to live with them. Corner goes in deep. Cantona's shot on the bounce. Well, Nigel Martyn did well to keep his eyes on the ball here, coming through a crowd of players. He must have seen it late. Cantona hitting it into the ground, which just took the sting out of it. Now Nicky Butt, they're seeing all the repertoire of skills from Manchester United at the moment. Only their own sort of self-confidence might be their undoing at the moment, but I doubt that. Lovely play. Nicky Butt in possession here. On it goes to Giggs. The danger coming from all sides of the field here. Nicky Butt tries to get in again. Poborski's offside. Comes up for a linesman. Don't see that very often from a player. Acknowledging that he was offside. There's an uncertainty about Leeds when in possession, which is so marked in contrast to the confidence of Manchester United, who have it back with Nicky Butt. Andy Cole, back it goes to Butt again, and he keeps getting into these excellent goal-scoring positions. Could have had a goal in the first half, but for a great save by Nigel Martyn, has already scored in the second half, and linked superbly then with Andy Cole, and just denied another goal. His touch-off has gone straight to Giggs. And now Cole. Oh, that's brilliant play by Cole. He's got in behind Jobson. Can he finish it off? No is the answer, most definitely to that. But the little ball around the defender was absolutely superb. Gray for Leeds United. Haitley the target, and he finds him. Rushes in the middle. Again, Schmeichel's in command. Trick from Michel Cantona. And what about that for a ball for Poborski? Well, without breaking sweat, Eric Cantona is giving us a little demonstration of the fine skills of the game. He's definitely not breaking sweat. He's just strolling through this at the moment. "17 minutes on the watch, and pure purgatory, I would think, at the moment for Leeds. Unless they can get a goal to give them any kind of a glimmer of a hope. But in all honesty, you get the feeling that even if Leeds did score, Manchester United would just slip up a little gear and get another, or at least win back control of a match they've been in control of in the opening couple of minutes. And there's another great early throw. They do that so well, and a brilliant effort again. And it looked for a second as though Beckham was going to have another spectacular strike on the record sheet. Great save by Nigel Martyn. Well, he doesn't believe in tap-ins, David Beckham. It's got to be 20-25 yards before he even thinks about a shot. Superb effort. Well saved by Martyn. There's Kelly for Leeds. Movements, look at the crowd having a go at Kelly. There was nobody moving for him. Kelly again. Palmer. Wouldn't have been a very enjoyable experience for the Leeds players to be so comprehensively outplayed here. Oh, Beckham, absolutely superb skill. And a fine ball too for Cantona. And Poborski's in support, and here he goes. Could this be his first goal in English football? No question about it. Poborski with the utmost confidence, and Cantona with another brilliant contribution. Manchester United have 3, and they're strolling home. Well, the European connection at its best here. The Frenchman releases the little man from the Czech Republic. He only needed one look to see where Martin was. Whack in the net. 3-0. And Manchester United now have a scoreline that matches their overwhelming superiority here. And who would dare say that they're not going to get even more goals? It might not stop at 3. Manchester United are simply so much better. David May hammers one forward. Well played, Gray. He's certainly, I don't know if enjoyed himself is the right phrase, but he's done well since he came on. But I think everyone out there knows we're just really playing down the clock now. Manchester United again indulge in their repertoire of skills, and Giggs releases Cantona. Cole to one side, Solskjaer to the other. Giggs is himself coming forward again. Here he is. Neville, they just seem to have so many options. They use the throw-ins so well here. Irwin going forward, trying to get a goal off this one, and it took a good save by Nigel Martin to deny him. It may seem like one of the most simple things in the game, a throw-in, but Manchester United have actually used them so intelligently today. They've created space and opportunities from just about everyone they've had. Shot by Irwin following the latest. Hateley in the centre. It's a good header by Hateley to Rush. He wasn't allowed to get the shot in. It's a good tackle. But Hart shapes up for a shot himself, and that's a very good effort from Hart. Well, I'm sure if the crowd remain patient here, and indeed the board with Howard Wilkinson, there's a lot of good talent in this Leeds United side. Youngsters like Ian Hart proving that. But at the moment, Leeds are going through a transitional period. Hart's got an eye for goal and looks an outstanding prospect. Header back in by Jobson, and off the underside of the bar from Hateley. And even at the death, Leeds United denied a goal. Or are they? Here's Sharp. Good effort by Sharp. Oh dear, Schmeichel's rubbed it in by catching it. Lee Sharp denied a goal against his old team in the dying seconds here. And just before that, Leeds denied a goal by the crossbar. Hateley's header, underside of the bar and out. Irwin. We want 4 is the cry from the Manchester United fans. Cantona and Giggs, between them, they might just provide it. Neville. Cross. Back again to Solskjaer. Cantona, far post. Yes, he's done it. The Manchester United fans have what they want, and Eric Cantona gets what he wanted, a goal. Back on his old ground. At the second attempt, the Norwegian really found his distance, and Cantona made what was not the easiest of chances look quite simple. It was a difficult angle. He had to readjust his body position quickly here. And that's it, the final whistle blows, and Cantona provides the final blow to Leeds United. A 4-0 victory for Manchester United, as comprehensive as anything I've seen for a very long time.